So Trent Picton and Jeremy Warren on row number 1. George Eaton, Jake Popjoy, row 2. Row 3, the 58 of Kyle Francis and 86 Corey Hunter and Jaron Bilby off the back. 8 laps. So Trent Picton hooked up on the curb coming out of 4 and lost the lead. Yellow lights have come on. Yellows have come on. And we'll do it again. Let's try this again. Wait for the greens. Warren on the outside of Trent Picton. Green lights come on. Away we go. Down into turn number 1. Trent Picton drives away from Jeremy Warren back to Jake Popjoy. 4th place is George Eaton as they move out of turn 3 and 4 the first time. In dry, slick conditions here in Collie. The track lights starting to take effect, and finally the whole track is not in sunlight. Still a while before darkness sets. So Picton does lap number 2, the 15.398. Warren second, back to Popjoy. 4th place is 17 of George Eaton, then Corey Hunter. Back then to Kyle Francis and Jaron Bilby. Trent Picton does lap number 3, quicker than lap number 1 and 2. Warren, Popjoy and Eaton. Back to Francis. And at the tail is Jaron Bilby. Halfway home, Trent Picton has a big, big lead. 15.365. Jeremy Warren second. Back to Popjoy. Eaton is next. Then back in 5th place is Corey Hunter, Kyle Francis and Jaron Bilby. But Trent Picton is absolutely motoring. 5 down, a 15.346, another quick lap. Jeremy Warren in 2nd place, Jake Popjoy 3rd. Back to George Eaton, getting through to 5th is Kyle Francis, Corey Hunter back to 6th. And at the tail of the field is Jaron Bilby. Trent Picton is almost half a lap in front of Jeremy Warren, 6.2 seconds. You can see the back markers as the white flag comes out, there's one to run. 15.5 that time around by Trent Picton. Second is Jeremy Warren. Back to Popjoy, Eaton, and then the 58 of Kyle Francis. Put your hands together though. It's all Trent Picton. He absolutely romps in. Trent Picton first across the line. Second will go the way of Jeremy Warren. Jake Popjoy 3rd. Back then to George Eaton in 4th. Kyle Francis, Corey Hunter and Jaron Bilby. Put your hands together for the 19 of Trent Picton, who wins heat number 1 of the Pro Sprint Cars. He wins it by 7.7 seconds. Quick lap of the race was a 15.346. He was almost a second quicker than everybody else. Heat number 2 coming up in a moment. Trent Picton to come to scales.